mother died 3 weeks ago at the age of 110 months, 2 months shy of her 101st birthday. She was born on the 10th of December. She was a passionate Sagittarian, a fire sign. She was a woman of immense talent and intelligence. She was a Scrabble genius. She could make so many 7-letter words that I wouldn't even play with her. She had an immense vocabulary. She was born in Bristol, England, of Russian Jewish parents who were both from, both Ashkenazic Jews from Poland and Russia, but they met in London. My mother was born in Bristol, brought to America when she was 8 years old. She had a mid-Atlantic speech. A figure was a figure. If you got your period, you got unwell. She was English in her speech, and yet she had grown up in America. She was a marvelous painter, designer. She could cut a pattern freehand. She could draw the dress, cut the pattern freehand. She once, when I was a little girl, dressed me for Halloween as an autumn leaf. She cut out little leaves of gold and red and brown and sewed them onto my leotard, and they fluttered. And when I twirled around, I was like a leaf. She was so incredibly talented that it was overwhelming to a little girl. At the beginning of our lives, there were 3 of us. I am sister number 2 of 3 sisters. My older sister, Susanna, was beautiful, the first grandchild, and very, very clever, and a talented painter, and a talented actress, and so on. The first grandchild, beloved of my grandparents. We all lived together in a very European-style family. My grandfather painted upstairs. My mother went around saying, "I never have my own studio. My father has the studio." And she would set up her easel in her bedroom, in her living room, and paint. And she was furious. And she used to tell a story that when she was at the National Academy of Design, the head of the school said to her, "You're the best in the class, and we will not give you the Prix de Rome. You deserve it, you won't get it." She said, "Why?" He said, "Because you're going to have babies and you'll never use your talent." This was 1930. Women in America got the vote in 1920, as you remember. My grandmother, my mother's mother, remembered the suffragettes with pride.